Okay, we just got some news coming out here. And this is the GDP out of Britain. Just came out 1 minute ago. And I'm trading it on this account here. Now, this is the half-hour chart. And here's the top that should become a bottom. But I think we're going to come all the way back into this critical pivot right here where this bottom has become a top. So I'm going to place an order right there on that. A couple, actually. And I just put one in above here because I really don't want to get in at the market. I'd rather get in, say, put an order just at the end of this half-hour wick here. And I'll overpay for the top of that. I got to put some trade in the euro dollar because structures are just cleaner. But I see people trading the I see them trading this British pound. But we get the same effects over here on this account. On the euro, behaves like the euro in a lot of ways. Okay, they're not letting me put orders in there. So they're claiming the news is out and the spread's too big. So not everybody lets you trade the news. Hopefully your broker. Okay, so I'm slightly filled here, I think. As soon as this changes from the word limit to an actual entry. Because we just have to wait that out. The news trading is very profitable, and the structures are really, I mean, just everything just happens really quickly. You know either right or wrong real fast. Now, if you traded the breakout of this, it was kind of a scalp because you don't really know if this is nothing more than a, in other words, you're in an uptrend, you know. I think everybody could agree you're in an uptrend. If you look at the daily, going up, and all your buy orders are going to be right here. Here's a 25 pip break even order just at the retest of this. Maybe not get filled on that. That's 300 pips south of where we are. So what can we realistically expect here as far as jumping on this train? I'd say right now you're in. You're getting in here because of this top became a bottom. So you place orders there. Now you probably want to start getting stopped out of that if you're wrong, but only let it happen over time. So if this area doesn't hold, and you're looking at the 15-minute, and you say to yourself, you know, we've been going down for 15 minutes. We could still come all the way back to the starting gate on this 15-minute. And do I want to get stopped out over time? Or, I mean, when this new stuff happens, this is usually a temporary move, and the scalpers are usually going to get out up in the floor, where the floor was taken out. That's where they're going to probably get out. And you may not even make it back there. You only may make it back to this round handle here. We're trading on these psychological round numbers. They're just linear. You know, I mean, people love to not have to think about the fact that, and this broker here has even trimmed it off, so there's only 4 decimal points here to put your brain around. You don't have this other number, and so this is these charts are a little bit more structurally clean because you don't have the ambiguity of that 5th decimal. You have a nice double top, a real clean double top. So here's my entry right here. I want to start putting a cluster of orders built around this. This pivot here, it's a high probability point. And here too, here's another place you would want to start putting orders in. Now, it may not get filled, but you're just kind of painting the screen up with whatever low risk or risk to reward ratios. Like here, risk 30 pips to make 80 pips. That's going to take some time you just because it says that doesn't mean you could make that. Now, I can put that down here. This is a 4-hour order. So this, along with the scalp that exists in here, this is also 4 hours, and try not to put it on the same price. Put it in a slightly different price, but you've got this sleeper cell down here, this iceberg order that should the market come into the zone and chop around here, you're going to get filled. This is the 15-minute chart. Go to the 5-minute, and buyers are already coming in on the 5. So we've been going down for 5 minutes, and the news just came out 6 minutes ago. Could we make it back to here? We could even make it back to here and blow out the top. And on a news day, that's kind of what happens. Now, the pre-news trade would have been to get in at the stop hunt of the bulls stops. They had orders to sell here if this broke down, and this is critical because if you go to the 1 hour chart, it's this bottom. Now, when you do these time frames, you overlay these time frames like this. Okay, so we are coming down. See now what? Look at, we're going to come down another 10 minutes down. It looks like we're coming into this nest of orders here. So let's see what kind of action. Now this is trading in front of the price action. So as the market punches you, you're standing. I guess this is catch a falling knife, right? That's what I'm doing. But I'm not in. Okay, so I just got in on one limit. So I'm in looks like I'm in a $100,000 position here. Here's a demo. I don't really sweat a demo. And apparently where this says 1K, this is describing if you were to run this in a micro account or a nano account, I think this would be a 1K. Because in a nano account, 100K looks like $100, or it looks like 1,000. Looks like $1,000. So okay, we're coming down, and I got to put in some orders on this guy. Yeah, I'm buying the euro dollar, and I think the pound is kind of lagging here. We could still come down to here. Now, if you do the zoom out by time frame, the orders start to make sense as you dial out here. So let me just go to pure charting here, and so I'm getting a little bit, I guess, beat up on this account. Let me see where I'm at. I guess I have to rearrange this window. Okay, it looks like it took a hit there. I think I got stopped out. Okay, this is my drop. I'm down $10. And this is kind of painful. I guess I got stopped out. Yeah, I had a buy limit here. Got stopped out earlier. I started with a nice $100,000 in this account, so, I mean, there's nothing like just, I should have stopped right there, actually. I mean, if you got $100,000 to trade, why are you even trading, right? Because you want to make $300,000. Guess, right? Okay, looks like a buy now. Go to the 5-minute chart, and well, I'm already in, and I've got a buy above, but I think I want to go to the 1-minute chart at this point, because now there's 10 bars, right? We can see. Now we can see the real opportunities that exist if you're sitting in front of your screen. And this is like people say screen time, but I think unless you're on the 1-minute chart, what's the point? To stare at a 4-hour chart is kind of, I mean, I guess to study it, right? But to look at it for entry, what's the point? The 1-minute chart's going to give you the scalp, so you can make some money, and it's also going to show you, okay, well, There's a triangle forming on the 1 minute. Now this should be a easy scalp up into here, but it may not make it. So we may have to pull the take all profits button just to scalp, because we can always get back in. There isn't like the nice thing about the fact that the market's continually moving, usually, is that, or moving enough, that there becomes multiple opportunities when the market goes into a hyper, starts to really go up and down hard. And so some of these profits during the news, you may have to just totally go flat. Of course, depending on how big you're trading, right? If you leave something on the table, because in the long run, you know you're in a swing trade, but you've only got 5% or 10% of the trade or 20% of the trade in the swing mode. The rest of it, you're trading around it, trying to pay the rent. You know, trying to pay for the danger of even being in the market. I mean, it's just, you know, it's dangerous from the standpoint, well, certainly if you don't have stops, but even if you do have stops, well, there's kind of when the news comes out, there's this kind of behavior that when you see on the 15, you see it dive below this critical support, and you're in this it's kind of a funny pattern here when you're in this like the floor is falling out and you're in the basement. But if you're really in an uptrend, this is this is the last step known. And on the 1 hour, you can clearly see the triple top. But we could dive all the way back into this top, and that's just how these markets are. I mean, but you'd have to either wait an hour, come back, and pull the trigger here. But why would you waste your time if you know this is support? Do you need to be here to get into this trade? No. Now, if you want to watch the opening of the news, when the market moves like that, the only thing, it's like a chess game. The only other move this guy has, the market being the guy, is he's either going to have to come all the way down to here in the next 40 seconds, which has happened, or it's going to take him all day to get there, or it's going to take him, right? So it's or. And the only thing you have to do is figure what realistically, now this is the 4 hours, so we're definitely in an uptrend, but we could pull all the way back, and you can see it time and time again on the charts, 200 pips. Now, that might happen in the next half hour. I doubt it. It looks like buyers are going to come in, and of course you have orders for all of these possibilities, and instead of trading at the market, all you do is spend your whole day just queuing these up, and maybe that looks like it's not the right position, so you hit the Alt key, hold down, you move, let's scooch that up a little bit. I don't think we're ever going to get there. And if you just spend your whole day and all you do is rearrange orders like this, you're trading. I think it's going up. Right? But it's getting very tired. It's not making as big advances now. So it's like if you go to the daily, you can see, it's tired. I mean, it's been going up for like a clean. Where's the next bottleneck? Where's the next? Well, up here. So even though I'm long, I'm going to put in sells up here. Let me find some. And I'm just going to put in a 50-50, $50,000. Selling right there at the last known pivot. And let me sell the top. Let's put an order at the top. And as the market's moving, you're not really psychologically invested in it. Now I'm up $40. So should I get out? You know what? Let's just get out. So we can always get back in. Let me just wait about 20 seconds here, and I'll get out. Okay, ran out of tape. Let's just get out here. And then I'll put in a buy entry here. So it's like I never left. I don't have to, here, just go like this. There you go.